My name is Dr. Chris Pellow, and I'm the owner here at Pellow Chiropractic. If you've been suffering from health problems or even maybe a little bit nervous or skeptical about chiropractic, we want to introduce ourselves to you. We're going to show you literally how we've been able to help thousands of patients get through problems like chronic headaches, chronic back pain, reverse heart disease in 2 months, help people with their diabetes, get off pain medications, help patients live a healthier, more vital life, how we've helped patients lose hundreds and hundreds of pounds and help to regain control of their destiny and their life. And so you're going to hear from patients today.
I was having severe sciatic nerve pain.
I just have severe pain every day of my life.
My arms were going numb at night and I had monster headaches. Terrible pain.
My whole life I've had asthma.
Mainly I had headaches and a lot of back pain.
I came back from a 6-week trip to Australia and could hardly walk or sit or lie down.
I couldn't even drive because I had such a pinched nerve.
I was living with chronic pain.
I had always had problems with my back ever since I was in a really bad car wreck where I couldn't walk anymore.
I used to have migraines and nothing would get rid of them.
But at the beginning of 2008, I had personally said that this was going to be the way that I was going to live for the rest of my life, in pain. And I was just going to accept it and, just muddle through it.
I was irritable, I was short, I was miserable.
I thought I was dying. I went to say goodbye last year to my girls in California because I actually thought I was dying because of the pain.
A friend referred me here because she had seen huge gains from coming here.
I was reluctant,
I went to 2 other doctors, chiropractors, and I wasn't getting the help that I needed. And I went to emergency and they wouldn't help me. And I went to the state and they wouldn't help me. And so I found Dr. Pellow.
It was a very emotional time for me to see how severe my condition was.
And I had a call from the office and I thought, well, what can I lose?
They had asked some questions about my health and I had some issues with a foot that was numb, and they were like, well, that could be something we could help you with.
I think the biggest reason why we see so many miracles in our clinic is because we teach patients and show patients exactly how well their body heals. Your body was designed to heal from the inside out. Your brain and spinal cord control and regulate every single organ, every single function. And the way that we get great results is that we look for disturbances in the spinal cord and pressure on the nerves that are affecting a person's healing ability. And we've been able to help patients with MS, with autoimmune disorders, with thyroid conditions, with chronic fatigue syndrome, with nervousness and depression, because once you take the pressure off the nerves, your body was created to heal. The key is finding out where the healing is getting blocked, restoring the nerve supply, giving you back your health potential that you were always created to have. And that's why we see so many miracles in our practice.
Once I got here, I realized it goes beyond the chiropractics, and it educates you to be able to understand what is going on in your body.
That even though I was crying during that period of time, when I saw that, there was a ray of hope in the room. And that's what got me through that particular session, because I knew that if I committed to the program that Dr. Pellow was outlining, that there was hope.
I was very skeptical when I got the phone call when they offered free visits, and I said, well, nothing is free, so there has to be a catch. And in all actuality, there really wasn't a catch other than taking time in looking at my own health and what they could possibly do for me.
Well, the first thing I noticed was the headaches went away. I mean, they were getting further and further apart.
The first time I came here, it was instant relief. When he came and adjusted my neck, it was instant relief, and I haven't had a headache since then.
How is it that we get some of the results that 95% of the other chiropractors don't? We get patients that drive from Bennett, from Evergreen, from Westminster, and they make the distance because of the difference that we make in people's lives and in the system that we have. And anytime I talk to patients, if they've seen a chiropractor before, you can go in and get an evaluation and get an x-ray test. Problem is that if they've shown you a condition, then did they ever show you a post x-ray to show that they've fixed the problem? And 95% of the answer I get to that is no, they haven't. And that's the number one difference that we do, is that we show patients that if you happen to have a spinal misalignment, that if your spine is out of alignment, say like this, that you can go in and get your adjustments and your neck will start to feel better. But if this is what your problem is, then the only way to know that if you actually had it corrected is to help put a curve back in the neck. This is what we do. We actually transform people's lives, getting the pressure off all the nerves, allowing their body to heal at 100%. And I want to show you, this is a patient of mine. I'll show you this x-ray right here. This is a before x-ray. Completely lost the curve in her neck. So she was taking 15 different medications to try to get well. She finally made it in here. This is what she started with. This is what she finished with. Got off every single one of those medications. Absolutely transformed her life. And that's the difference, is we actually change a person's spine. We actually get their body healing better as opposed to just doing adjustments and not fixing the cause of the problem.
Through the care with Dr. Pellow, I went from using my inhaler every day to I use it maybe once a month.
And I feel like I'm living again, where before I felt like I was just, going through every day hurting.
Dr. Pellow worked on my back. He cured my hip. I walked out of there a new person, and his name for me has been Dr. Miracle ever since.
I have my life back. I have my life back. I know this is a journey, and I plan to stay on it, stay in this kind of program.
I think the number one thing that really holds people back from really achieving their fullest health potential is that sometimes people think that chiropractic care is too expensive. And I can tell you from experience, the patients that have gone through our clinic and the results that we've gotten is we make chiropractic care extremely affordable, even for the person that thinks they can't do it. But I want you to realize is that your health is the most precious thing you have. Because when you lose your health, it affects your relationships, it affects your family members, it affects your ability to make money, it affects everything in your entire life. And so your health is always the greatest investment you could ever invest in, because when you take a look at investing time and money in your health now, that doesn't mean that you're spending money over the age of 65, where the average person, I think, spends over $250,000 with health problems. And so if you can save yourself all that cost by remaining healthy now, that's the greatest investment you could ever make, and literally save hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, if you had another $100,000 in your pocket because you took care of your health care now, what would you do with all that money? You could do whatever you want with it. And that's why chiropractic is so essential to your health, because we're going to keep your body free of disease for as long as possible. That's why we have so many patients who've been with us for so many years, because they see it as an investment and as a part of their healthcare system.
No more pain, and I'm able to sleep.
And I'm always used to working, and now I'm back to working, and I'm off of my pain medication. I've been off for about a week now, and I was on it for over a year.
I felt like these were people that really did care about curing, helping people get cured.
It's part of my whole routine of being healthy, eating right, exercising, coming and getting adjustments. And people look at me and say, why are you getting, a chiropractor adjustment? And I'm like, that's what keeps me healthy. It keeps me injury-free.
And I'm sleeping, I'm a nicer person. My daughter noticed, Mom, you're nice now.
I'm telling you, if you want to feel better, you need to come down here and let him fix you up. He's been a blessing to us.
I hope you enjoyed everything that you've learned today. I want you to know that God created your body to be the most amazing healing vessel ever. It's up to you for you to reach your God-given health potential and do whatever it takes for you to be healthy for the rest of your life. I look forward to meeting you, and remember, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So thank you.